Jeanne, the next question I have for you is, looking back, what do you feel was the greatest benefit your children received from having that financial support in place?
I think apart from the peace of mind that it gave them, as well as the guardian, I think it was important that I involved the children in all the financial decisions that I made, because I had to make sure that they understood what their part was in being educated. You know, it wasn't just about the mother shelling out the money to make sure that they get educated, they get what they need in order to go on all those tours and all that kind of thing. They needed to understand what that meant. And I think a lot of people forget today that kids are actually intelligent enough to take that in. And they need to understand what their role is. So in my family, we had a meeting once a year. So at the beginning of the year, we have family meeting, and then they go, oh, you know, one of those things. Then we all sit down and we plan for the year. And I say, guys, this is what needs to happen during the year. It's education, it's this, it's that, it's the next thing. So when are we going on holiday? Because we can only afford one a year. And that was it. So once a year we went on holiday, and sometimes it was April and sometimes it was December. But we didn't have 2 holidays because you had to make sure that the kids got an education at the end of the day. So they understood that, and that stood them well in life, because then what happened was when they finished matric, they just said, look, we're done with this lot. We're going to find a job and then we'll pay for our own studies. You don't have to take care of that burden. And that's what my kids did. You know, but it taught them how to manage money at the end of the day, which is very important. So even if you have that educator in place for peace of mind, they need to understand if you survive that period, money has to be paid for education. So the savings is important.
Thank you for sharing. And yes, that is a vital lesson that many should learn.